Hello, how's it going? This is Spirulina, and I'm making a video because I want to talk about what just happened a couple days ago. Where to even start? There's a lot to say, but actually, this video is just all about my advice on what to do right now because basically the whole world is freaking out for good reason, and I just wanted to share some things. So to me, there's a 5-point system on what we can do right now. And I can't tell you what to do. I can just give you ideas for you to apply in your own life. So the first thing is to validate your feelings. Now, this may seem obvious, but I think it's a big first step in understanding what's going on for yourself. Some things I do is I write them down or I just free write and journal just to kind of get it all out. That's a good start. You could ask somebody, a friend or family member, to repeat back to you how you feel. So you could say, I'm feeling really sad right now. And they would say, I hear that you're feeling sad. And they're not trying to fix it or even comment on it. It's just them validating your feelings and reflecting them back. Another thing you could do is get together with community. Now, this could be a large gathering of people, like a protest or, some kind of religious or spiritual situation, or it could be a small event. You could have a dinner, throw a potluck or a dinner and have your friends and family over, or just invite a few friends to lunch and sit around and just be able to talk about what's going on for you. I think that after you really get to validate yourself in some way or feel validated, you will start to feel better, even just a little bit. Just try it. Second thing is figure out what you can do something about and what you can't do something about. I'm a big fan of lists, so I like to make lists. So for instance, for me, things I can't do anything about or things I can't control is another way to say it, is I can't control other people. I can't control my own emotions. I can't control the outcome of the election, for instance. I actually can't control anything that's already happened, and I can't control anything that will happen, actually. Sounds pretty bleak when you put it that way, but actually there's a lot of things that you can control. For instance, I can control what I do with my time. I can control what I do about my feelings. I can control what I'm going to eat for dinner tonight. That's something easy. Think about that. I also can control how I get involved in dealing with this current or any situation. Am I going to sit here and just make videos all day and think about it and post about it on Facebook, or am I going to go out and do something? I can also control how I get informed. I can either keep agreeing with everybody about how things are just messed up, or I can actually research and figure out how it got this way and what we can do about it. So those are just my ideas of what I can and can't control, but make your own. Write them down, talk to a friend, journal, whatever. Brainstorm. Figure it out. Number 3, do something awesome. And I personally like to do something awesome when it's a really hard time in my life that connects me to some kind of historic struggle that makes me know that I can keep going, that I can have the energy and the faith that things will keep going. So for instance, what I'm doing tonight is I'm making a dish that my parents and my grandparents made. It's a traditional dish from the South. It is black-eyed peas and an onion and collard greens. These are from my yard. They're from a tree collard that I grow. However, my grandmother grew her own collards, and she comes from a pretty poor rural white setting in North Florida, where her whole family would make this dish growing up, and they would put in ham hocks, and it's kind of like a substance dish where you get the ham hocks and you boil the fat and the bone and you put it with greens and you eat it with beans. And traditionally, it was actually using wild grains that they found in the woods. So another example would be this dandelion greens, which I'll also put in, which I also got from the backyard. So yeah, again, you could make a list of things that you like to do to feel awesome and then do some of them. Here's an example of my list. I also love stationery, which helps you make a list. So feel free to go out and splurge on a little stationery or make your own and have fun with that list. Anyways, is that it? Is that number 5? Did I say 5 things? I don't know. I lost track. Oh, get involved is number 5. You can sit around and just validate your feelings and get stressed out and then validate your feelings and then feel hopeful and then talk to a friend and then post on Facebook and then whatever all day long. And I don't know if that's really going to do anything in the end. In the bigger picture, you can do a lot for yourself, but I think we really need to get out there and start doing things. A lot of us already are, and there's so much more we can do. I would say to just research the coolest, most radical or whatever community grassroots groups in your area and just get involved. There's many ways that we can actually do things and do things to make this world better and do things to fight this next president that maybe we're going to have. So you will feel so good if you actually do something about it. And again, I can't tell you what to do, what group to get involved with or not get involved with or how to do it, but you'll feel better if you go out and you do something. Okay, that's it. That's my 2 cents, my 5-point plan. And until next time,